about...
Woo! Yeah, are we sure, apropos of huskies, are we sure that Malamutes aren't part cat? Because for doggos, they're very cat-like. It's a very why so cat-like legendary dogs moment, you know? Hello, Lord Biscuit.
Hey, my lord. Just put out the time, lad, and then we'll get going. Shadow of War. Shadow of War. Shadow of Mordor. Lord of the Rings.
Tag it, just for the lols.
Taggart.
Because it's the Shadow of Mordor!
Alright, I don't think there's any more we can do over here in Minas Morgul.
Did it, you maniac!
Yeah, we need to head back to that snowy place. Look at that Birmingham landscape.
Wait, what? We're in Minas Morgul?
Yeah, look at that Birmingham landscape.
Birmingham
too is constantly lit by a fell fire.
I'm just making sure that you haven't confused Birmingham with the Black Country.
I would never do
because we take a very dim view of that around these parts.
Or do you?
No, we really do.
Or
what's that old saying? You don't hate anyone more than people who live about 40 minutes away from you.
Or do you? For streaming,
never show any weakness.
Yeah, if you show any weakness, of course, your audience will pounce on you and devour you. I don't know why there's so many cannibals in my audience.
Don't scream. No matter what, don't scream.
Unless there's a really sufficing jump scare, which is entirely possible in Amnesia.
Yeah, I mean, I've screamed in a Let's Play once. Although I gasped like a whole bunch at just like random musical stings in White Day. Why are they so dramatic? You're just giving me tutorial information, game. Yeah, like don't force screaming. Like if you're scared, you're scared. If you scream as a natural reaction, you scream as a natural reaction. But don't put it on.
Yeah, like for example, if you encounter an extremely velvety dog in your stream, you might, scream naturally as your eyes bleed and the terrifying knowledge of the world fills your head. But otherwise, she's such a good girl.
It's also best to not talk over dialogue. Now the problem is for like me and the Glowster is that we can't hear what's going on. So if we talk over in-game dialogue, it's purely by accident.
There's also the fact that we're a couple seconds behind.
Yeah.
So even if we know there's an upcoming scene where somebody's going to talk, the we are already talking over it.
Although sometimes you are going to want to make like snide comments. So you're okay with interrupting in-game dialogue for snide comments because that's really what people are there for.
Yeah. We like just tearing games down, like with Kingdom Hearts.
Ice cream, glowy ice cream.
It's only like tearing games down, but apart from Kingdom Hearts, we haven't played any games which are tear down at all, really.
No. That's why I brought
No, we do
that
make
up.
fun of Solus a lot.
That's true. That
Yes.
that's not really tearing down the game. That's just tearing down Solus and his stupid wolf motif. Such a stupid
We
doggo.
do pretty. I'd say Dragon Age isn't something you can tear down, but it does have flaws. Some pretty serious flaws. As for why they haven't made a Penumbra collection, they might feel like it hasn't aged as well.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's too old and it's not the same quality as Amnesia is.
Yeah, I mean, part of the thing is that Amnesia really was a trendsetter in a way that Penumbra
Yeah.
wasn't. So in terms of like historical value, Amnesia has more, even though Penumbra is like the obvious previous step.
I think Penumbra was very close to being as good, but it just has some areas where it isn't as polished, and that's why they don't really draw that much attention to it.
Isn't there also like actual combat in Penumbra?
I don't know.
Or something like it. I feel like this. It's not as pure as in its purpose as
I think
Amnesia is.
I think that might be right. It's been, I've seen let's plays of it, but the only thing I can remember is people running around and fleeing from dogs, I think. Yeah, there has to be combat because I recall someone taking swings at the dogs and being annoyed that they couldn't hurt them, and then panicking over it.
Penumbra's not as iconic as Amnesia,
No.
and that's probably really what it boils down to.
I think Penumbra has its location is a bit more terrifying, because there's something really, really horrible about being on, let's see,
Oh my god, romance!
I like Penumbra setting a bit more, because it's a bit more terrifying being in a place that is so isolated, and there is just nothing but snow.
My father sacrificed.
Like the
all
inside of a
his
supermarket
plans
during the night shift.
Yes.
to be protected.
I had to work. I did the night shift at a supermarket when it was shut for a while. 10-hour shifts. And from generally 10 at night through to 8 in the morning when they'd open again. And it was just hellish. You couldn't tell how much time had passed.
Go. Go, reinforce.
And they had like a special playlist of music for you to listen to as you worked, but the playlist was only about 3 hours long, so it just looped.
Just Talion standing there, the ultimate third wheel.
Take heart, Talion. Now you are the ultimate third wheel, you're eligible to participate in one of Monokuma's death games. What's your talent? I'm the ultimate third wheel. Whenever I'm around, other people start having romances. Look, Kaito and Kaeda are kissing right over there. We're only doing it because I'm here.
Isn't there also a guy that gets burned in Penumbra, or is that in the second game?
Do I have any of the Penumbra games? I mean, I know Raincoat. It's
Obviously, you
entirely
have
possible
every
he
game
got
ever.
them for me.
You have
I do
every
not
game
have
ever
every
released, so
I
at least
do
every
not.
game ever released on Steam.
That's a lie.
It's not a lie. I've seen your Steam library.
Yes, I do have them.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, Overture, Black Page, Requiem. I also have Pathologic Classic HD, which I've been meaning to Let's Play, but I don't seem to be able to finish anything, so what do you need to dish fear? I'm a little bit of the opposite of the old Paxman or what's-his-face who does Masterminds, you know, the old I'll start it so I'll finish. Yeah, that's not me. That's the anti-my aesthetic. Yeah, I don't have every game on Steam, that'd be ridiculous.
You kind of do, though.
If I had every game on Steam, I'd have Bad Rats, and I don't have Bad Rats. Although I did feel the need to double check to make sure I didn't have Bad Rats.
Hey, the farming simulator games is on. They're cheap now. You can get all of them for 3,000 something. You should add them to your stream library, unless you already have them.
Like the really realistic farming simulator ones.
Yeah, the one that it's really expensive by itself.
Oh god, and you can get like peripheries for it and everything, like a tractor.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
There's
And Ed
about-
Burns said that he was playing that instead of GTA 5.
There's just so many things in this train simulator. No wait, it's the train simulator, not the farming one. Which is... But there's more to that, oh shit. I reblocked it.
Now go near those big flaming barrels, my darling. No, that's
Oh
the wrong
god,
way.
yeah, I heard that the DLC for this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. It is absolutely insane.
Get down from the building. Go somewhere with flaming barrels.
I'm not sure what to make of this, to be honest. I mean... I gotta be honest, when people are like, oh, but it costs like $400 to buy all of the Sims stuff for the Sims 4, and I'm like, yeah, but you don't have to. That... I mean, EA desperately wants you to buy all of the DLC, but I don't think they even intend for you to do that. It's meant to be customizable, so you have what you want. So you might just get all the DLC relating to your country for this. Why isn't the South Wales Coastal Route add-on on sale?
Maybe it's
It's
because
still
it's coastal.
$40.
Maybe it's because it's coastal and therefore more expensive.
Rangers must die, and all will be instruments of their destruction.
I just like looking at all the ones that aren't on sale. The Class 465 Southeastern Livery Pack add-on is not on sale, but it's only $5. Chassis System U30C Loco add-on is still $25. South Wales Coastal Bristol Swansea Route add-on is also $40. What the fuck? It just seems so weird that it's on sale.
I'm your baby.
Wait, is there 3 Penumbra games?
Imagination.
Yeah, should be. I've got 3.
Huh.
I mean, I play them, but I'd be bad at it, so.
I didn't know there was a 3rd one.
Okay, in Doug's defense, you have 283 games on Steam. But, for the prosecution's evidence, there are many, many thousands of games on Steam, and I don't have that many. The prosecution also would like to put forward the evidentiary support of Raincoat, who has way more games than I do.
Does he have every game on Steam? I don't think so.
He has 879.
Okay, he's getting there.
I only have 283. And it sounds ridiculous that I have this many, but it's... You end up buying a lot on sale
I don't have anywhere near that
with the
many.
full intention of playing them at some point, but then you kind of get distracted, and the next thing you know there's another sale on, and you do the same thing again. Although, I don't think I'll ever play Higurashi When They Cry Ho Chapter 1 on a Kikuchi again, because I found that incredibly difficult to understand. Because of the way, like, if it... Different characters don't have different text boxes. It's just, like... dialogue. Like, written out in prose, but without any, like, proper connection between them. So it's just really confusing.
Okay, let's go deal with this enemy captain who's facing Skun Throat Slasher. Maybe we can recruit Skun and get him to slash some people's throats for us.
I should uninstall City Skylines.
Oh yeah, I tried playing City Skylines and it did not work for me.
When you say it didn't work for you, do you mean your computer had difficulties with it, or do you mean what happened when I tried to play it was you got incredibly stressed out being in charge of all of these hundreds of thousands of little pixelated people's lives and you just couldn't handle it?
I mean, it didn't work on my computer. So that one is just uniquely you.
I was so scared they were going to start dying in droves. It made deciding to do anything really, really hard. And what made it even worse is that I'm fully aware of the fact that if you fuck up one road, that can have a domino effect that will destroy your entire city's infrastructure. Like, say you got somebody who dies of old age in a house, like in a hot block. If the hearse can't get to them in time, everybody's going to move out of that building. Which means it will be abandoned, and then it's more risk of fire. And if it gets caught in a fire, catches fire, it's going to set fire to all the buildings around it. And you might find that your fire engines can't get to the fire because if they're blocked up in the same traffic jam that stopped the hearse from getting there in the first place. It's just too much pressure. I can't do it. I don't think I ever saw Penumbra Overture Tech demo.
Oh,
And then again, I'm pretty sure I wasn't
who's broken? No, no, no. I don't care that you're retreating. Bagger, please.
Just be a man-shaped puddle of green.
Where's Gun gone? Thanks, Bagger. You scared off Skoon.
It is a catch.
Yeah, bagger. I'm just gonna uninstall a bunch of games.
I want a victory.
I'm not playing them and they're taking up space on the hard drive. You know what we should do one day? We should totally stream playing Black Mirror 1. I'll play and you have a walkthrough handy. Because there is so much bad voice acting in that game, it's amazing.
No. Let me get someone out of this at least. Bagger, I will kill you.
Can you?
It's looking increasingly dubious.
Already? Come on. Show me some pride of Gondor or whatever you men are always going on about. You're fine.
Right, let's recruit.
Let me restart Dark Waters.
Tell me who needs gutties.
Played version in ages. I should replay it again at some point. It's a gorgeous game.
Okay, let's get to a high place.
I remember being really annoyed at the way that critics talked about The Vanishing of Ethan Carter.
How so?
Well, they were like, oh, but the story which happened before I got here was much more interesting. But the story that happened before you got there aggressively never happened.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It's obvious from the very outset that what you're piecing together never happened.
Yeah, it's all just in the imagination of a kid, isn't it?
Yeah. You're a supernatural detective by the name of Paul Prospero. Why did you think this was all going to be literal yachts? The entire point of this thing was that this little boy had a very vivid imagination, but in a very small, enclosed environment that didn't really like it.
Is that the third time he's done that?
Yeah.
He's really into humiliating you.
Oh, these orcs.
He's gone
Did you
off somewhere
betray him
now.
at one point?
No, he's just a kinkster. He's
They're
down
the
to
gangsters.
yes.
He's probably in good company.
Oh, he hangs out with Seth Everman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do hear Seth Heffernan is a furry. Like, wants to fuck Bowser.
He's in Sweden, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So somewhere in Sweden, Seth Everman's head is just perking up, going, "Wait a second, I'm not a furry, guys."
Yeah.
But he doesn't know why.
I don't know, I think Seth actually a furry. Everman might be a furry.
The lady doth protest too much, thinks.
And like me, Doug, not a
I was
furry.
about to
Murphy.
say.
He changed
Has
his name
been
by
cruelly
default, you know
slandered.
that. That's his legal name now, Doug, not a furry Murphy.
The judge allowed it on the basis that I am not a furry. And it's like, it is truly
Yeah.
unfair that people should brand you as being a furry when you are not. I, Junibel, will rectify this.
I would like to point out all of the ushers were side-eyeing the fuck out of the proceedings.
I did see that on our newspaper today, but I was going, no, that can't be Doug. Why is our news reporting about this? I don't understand.
Now you know. Now we know.
Like, Denmark has such a slow news cycle that, like, random Englishmen changing their names is, like, important there.
Yes.
Would that it were. Would that it were. There, but by the grace of God, go I. Or I suppose there, but by the cruelty of God, go I. Apparently there was one day in, like 1930 or something, where a BBC News reporter, like reader on the radio, said, in all seriousness, there was no news today. They just played music instead. Yeah, it's pretty hard to write this romance scene, what with all the kinksters going on.
Well,
I can toss Beyond into it and make it harder.
I don't know, just have Talion put on a fursuit.
Taliesin.
Yeah.
Playing as Talion.
Just have Talia al Ghul put on a fursuit.
Jenny's not a furry.
No,
Despite
she's just
all
into
evidence to the
Illiman.
contrary.
She's just into Illiman, who will make her life that much more harder.
No, it doesn't explain Hawk. Who is an human. But then again, I think he did win her over with his winning personality.
Yeah.
And, you know, actual romantic availability.
You know, if Jenny would make a good spy, maybe the epic fail version of her who's working for Jester should have been a former agent of the Brigadier. And the femme fatale spy.
Okay, but you do realise, like, for it to be Jenny proper, she can't be Akiyama's vision of now all of the time. She has to be, like, regular now some of the time.
That is true.
That's why she's so effective. Maybe I should work on. I just sighed so hard it made a bottle turn over. I'm gonna design Jenny's parents and uncle in The Sims.
While you are doing that, we are going to go and convert a war chief to our side.
Are we?
Oh, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it Spore style, where you just like dance around with some musical instruments?
Yes.
And by yes, he means no.
The poor orc is going to be so confused. What is he doing?
We're going to hand him a pamphlet and be like, have you heard the snuffling of our Lord and Saviour?
He just gets more confused, and then another orc just elbows him in the ribs, saying, "Just get kinky with him. It freaks him out so much. He'll leave you alone then."
Did you know that she ate lots of delicious steak for your sins? That doesn't seem like it was really an imposition on her. Silence, heretic. She's a good girl.
She's a very good girl. One time I was upset and she stood guard.
She does tend to do that when people are upset, yeah.
Like, one of the difficulties I have with writing Lyle, and presumably will also have with writing Amy, is that I've never actually had a dog. So, I'm basing basically all of their characteristics on Fies.
She's a good girl.
I'm a reckoning question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. What the fuck? yeah, it's 25% off. I've been thinking about getting that. Might as well do it now.
You could execute one of the Caragors. Oh, wait, never mind.
How can you execute a Caragor? They're good little... whatever they are. They can't be prosecuted by a court of law.
Yes, they can.
I say they cannot.
They can.
Don't make me go into the Birmingham City Library and check the statute on this.
I'm gonna make you go there.
I'll show you that the other day. What are Caragors?
They're cats. Giant cats.
They have the teeth. You're right. They have the teeth of cats. A little bit.
They kind of have the body build of what's it called? Saber cats, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Saber-toothed cats. Only like teeth are less ridiculous. So one of the most interesting things I learned about saber-toothed cats from walking with beasts is that they basically couldn't use those teeth for fucking anything.
God damn it.
Yes, God. And better for all. Back up, bones, you're back up big ideas. Look at you now, eh?
I changed the email address for my PayPal a while ago and I just can't remember which of my email addresses it is. Please be the right one this time.
No, I wanted to...
It is!
I can't convert Grook for Dan. Because I'm only there... Oh wait, I can still shame him, can't I? Well, if I shame him, his level will go down and I can recruit him.
I know, but yeah, you and Bagger deserves each other.
Mordor will be ours.
That's unfair.
So, does it need to download or what?
Flashbacks for Pokemon.
Sorry?
Pokemon flashbacks.
Like, what caused that?
What do you think?
Oh, waiting for it to download.
No.
Catching Pokemon in a
No,
cave.
Pokemon.
Have you been attacked by Zubats?
Never mind. Never mind.
Sorry, I was distracted by the idea that EA may have just put all of the Sims 4 packs on my computer anyway and was just waiting for me to pay for them to unlock the content. Which, I mean, come on, that sounds like exactly the kind of thing they do.
I wonder if they're still panicking. Really, really hard.
Should be.
Hope so.
This water is his alarm system. Let it sound, and we will rely on him to arrive just where we want him.
No, it's gonna take a few minutes. Might as well just go back to paying attention to the stream. Instead of having my attention split.
Yeah, I definitely need to summon my bodyguard. Hosh Grish! Oh, no. You were betraying him, not me. That's fine.
Ooh, nice one, Hoshgrish. You never even saw that coming.
Should I just cut the footage out later and put over Persona 5's Never Saw It Coming music there?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Now I must go help Hoshgrish, for he is weak and feeble. Why are there so many captains here? That's not natural.
How many are there?
No, there seems to be a few too many chiefs and literally not enough orcs.
1, 2.
But everything is on fire.
Isn't that the
This is
story
just
of your
like
life?
my dream.
It's also snowing a lot. Holy shit, what's going on?
Wait a second. Fire, snow, ice. This is a Mario level. I love how you can't
Beware.
tell when you're being betrayed and when other people are, because your reaction to all betrayal is, how dare you! Until you're like, oh wait, other people.
Oh, God damn it, Coffer Relentless has been killed. I have no idea who he is, but I think he was on our side apparently.
Yeah,
Can you write a letter to his wife and children? It
He's
was
an
like
orc.
one day
Does
from
he have a
retirement.
wife?
That is racist.
It's a valid question. I think you can write a letter to the that he came out of.
No, now I'm curious. I need to know how he met this woman. And is she human? Is she an elf? What? Why is he working for Sauron still? Is she from one of those other human peoples who work for Sauron? Presumably because he's manipulating one of their leaders, because that's what he does. He's Sauron.
Yeah, presumably.
And all their
You
mercenaries
retreat.
and, money. He's Sauron. He's got, he's good for it.
It would be much easier to recruit this person if I wasn't on fire.
I'm on fire!
One of the many complaints about this game. Fire makes it so hard to do anything.
I call you candle guy because you're on fire.
You know, the snow actually really does make this hard to tell what the fuck's going on.
It does.
I can't even countenance what the hell's going on right now.
Jesus Christ.
And all these, things as well are not helpful. Why isn't Celebrimbor just, Talion, you do realise that a broken sword isn't the same thing as a dagger, right?
Look at how many of us have gathered together just to
And then again, Celebrimbor does think you make jewellery by, rings by bashing bits of metal on an anvil. So what the fuck does he know about anything?
That was beautifully done, Bagger.
Yeah, he's going to end up recruited for his troubles. Because I'm on a rooftop and he doesn't have reinforcements.
Right about now, he's actually going, okay, this was a mistake.
I feel like, Talion Bagger is my OTP.
Who is this actually a different bagger?
Ah. Oh
Has
yeah,
he
no, you're
gone?
right, he is a different bagger. So I got confused because they have the same first name. I mean, now that I'm actually paying attention, they don't even look that alike.
I don't know if I'm just remembering it wrong, But in the first game, they weren't that good at climbing.
In this game, they seem to actually be fairly good at it.
They are. They are. They are astonishingly good at doing it.
Come on, back up. Walk into the light.
Your bright lord commands it. Yeah, Celebrimbor does like it when they're on their knees. Look, it's not my fault that virtually everything this elf says can be used as some kind of innuendo.
I'm glad they don't range in the Mordor. Even a pack of war.
Got a skill point. I'm running out of things I actually want to spend my skill points on.
Yeah, that's a problem too.
Yeah, I've been running out of things for a while, and I could get the range stuff. But what interest have I in riding Caragors? None.
Mhm.
I'd love to be able to ride a big cat around the place. It'd be
Yeah, but
amazing.
Caragors aren't really that cat-like. Otherwise I'd be
Yes, they
on that.
are.
They're not that fluffy though, and that's really the problem.
Oh, there's that. But
If they had like tiger fur, he'd be like, oh yeah, I definitely want to ride that.
I think most people want that.
Yeah, because we love tigers. Because of all the
Yeah.
big cats, they are the most... They're the most moggy-like, you know?
Bobby?
Moggy.
Moggy, okay.
Let's try taking this fortress.
We're all so sorry for Idril.
Actually, first, can we send someone to replace that war chief that we took out?
And the most attractive guy in the game. I still don't remember his name. No, I just remember him as the hot one. Do you remember his
Yeah.
name? Would be better protagonist than Talion.
Oh, Barador.
Barador, yeah, Barador. Yeah, I feel really sorry for him.
I'd like to see
He's just
more
like,
with
no, I don't want her to die, but at the same time, she needs to have her autonomy because not having autonomy is kind of what happened, caused the problem at Minas Ithil. Ah!
We're going to take out another war chief, I think.
Meanwhile, Talion's in the background thinking, is it wrong that I'm glad my wife died before this shit could happen to us? So, are there farming orcs, like, amongst the orcs of Mordor?
They're
I suppose there
slaves.
must be.
How do
the-
they eat?
There's slave orcs. The ones you see that don't have any clothes on except the loincloth and shoes, those are slave orcs, and they do work and don't fight.
Jenna-proof bear.
When the war chief realizes how quickly his orcs have been dispatched, his arrival shall be nearly as fast.
Oh good, Parenthood is installed. I can start making Sims. It's getting confused because I bought it whilst I was in the game and I've never done that before. Let's sort my mods out at some point.
That's not what I wanted you to do, Talion.
Ah, yes, Hadrian. One of the many TNAP overseas. Okay, the thing is, EA, aliens aren't technically part of the occult.
You like killing them quick, do you? Too bad for you. I like killing them slow.
Bodyguard, body that.
You know, I don't know if it's Taliesin that made that one, like, play with genetics child, or him and Jenny look like John yesterday, but I think it might actually be Jenny that's the problem. Because I randomised her dad, and one of them came out looking like John yesterday. It was really weird.
My elves are very curious about the whole person gets kidnapped and gets shagged by somebody. Mainly because it was a man. I think it was. Was it? The ancestor to Owen, I think.
Yeah, Owen's ancestor Morale. Oh, she's a woman.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
She was
I thought it was-
kidnapped by Urian.
Yeah, I thought it was a dude. That would've
Nah,
been
it
more-
was a bird.
would've been more interesting.
I know,
Well, that's
but
just-
there's the rub. I thought I could make it a man. No, what do you think, Doug?
Hang on. Give me a moment to tell this awkward good news.
It's just because it's always a woman getting kidnapped by a man, but the reverse is more interesting.
No, no, it has to be a woman. It has to be a woman because Urian's the one doing the kidnapping, and he's straight, so it has to be a woman.
that.
Because the only other plot element, that's what happens when you're relevant to an elf. What relevant elf we have is Tegwin, and she's just too lazy to go out kidnapping people.
Well, you figured that out without me. So, you stay, fight. I need to deal with this war chief. Wait, frost proof? That frost is my main method of attack. Fireproof? Fire is my second main method of attack.
Have you tried just hitting him with a sword? Metal proof? I've got nothing left now!
You know what this means, don't you? You have to seduce him.
Professor Layton just like, how do I defeat someone who is immune to both cold and fire? It's a puzzle, Luke. And Luke is just like, what about that big fucking sword you carry? It's a puzzle, Luke.
I really hate Professor Layton.
Ooh, hang on. Is he immune to flies? Flies, you weren't meant to go after that guy, you were meant to go after Dawn. Hey, Dawn.
You have... Oh! I've had a Lorm. He was my shimming Uruk. He died.
Did he die from Shane?
No.
Ooh,
I'm not
hang
entirely
on.
sure what he died to.
This guy shouldn't be immune to frost.
Oh wait, he got stepped on by a Graug. I was very annoyed.
Can happen.
He didn't really have a chance. I changed him so much he was level 3.
Well, them's the breaks.
Ah! He shut that one down.
Right, let's recruit you.
So I looked up the inscription of the One Ring earlier, right? And the Wikipedia page said that like the shadow, presumably of Mordor, like is something elves are particularly weak to, but hobbits are resistant to evil, and I'm like, is this because they're just like so out of the loop that they're just sitting there going, what? What's this got to do with it? The price of fish? So it's just like not that big of a deal to them.
Might be.
I think it might be like how the what are they called? The dwarves are resistant to magic. That's the thing, isn't it?
Probably not in Lord of the Rings, since magic isn't really around all that much.
No.
No.
I'm confusing them with another band, dwarves.
Did you mistake them for
Dragon
the,
Age
the
dwarves.
dwarves in Dragon Age?
Yes, I did.
Ah, I thought so.
Let's deal with this Caragor, because I don't like Caragors.
Do not die!
You know, it's just occurred to me, I need to figure out what Garnet's maiden name is. Because she took her husband's last name, but her brother wouldn't have. He didn't marry the man!
Lorm, wait here, I need to go save an ally. Where the hell is this bleeding ally? I'm sorry, you're gonna have to just stay there and die. It's your own fault for getting killed and very difficult for me to find place.
Why are fruit bears a thing for Sims 4 Parenthood? It's just a bear outfit from Outdoor Retreat with varying fruits on it. There's an avocado, an orange, a bunch of purple grapes, pineapple, and a strawberry. Fruit bears, no one asked for this.
Um. Google, you're not being helpful. That's one of them. Kill shades?
Show this war chief the uselessness of his defenses by killing his orcs before they can sound.
No.
Jenny seems to have gotten her ass from her mum. Dad has no ass.
Could they just be called shaders? Is it really just hard to see, or is it just screen?
It's a bit difficult to see right now, yeah.
Okay.
It does look a bit dim.
Yeah.
Okay, the war chief has arrived.
All done without raising the alarm. Very neat, very clean. Quite different from how your body's gonna be when I'm done with it.
No, not shaders.
Right. Right.
Canopies, maybe?
Canopies. Yeah, that'd work. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir, I am trying to convert your allies.
We're a Lord Sauron family in this bit of Mordor.
I managed to forget what Beyond calls his weapons. He has a crossbow, but he also has 2 sickles. They have names, and I managed to forget them because they're on my old Tumblr account. It's like, oh shit, what did I name them? Ah! But I did manage to find them.
Murdered your plans, murdered your hopes, murdered everything!
Douche. Iron skin. He's not that nice looking.
Yeah, there's more to an orc than his appearance.
Yeah.
Is there though? Is there?
Now I'm thinking about the possibility of trans orcs. I feel like that wouldn't end well for them. Or actually, it might just end with a, oh, okay then.
Yeah.
Do you want to go kill some Tarks? Do I? There's no middle ground, really. Is there?
Okay, let's try taking this fortress.
I didn't know you were in Skyrim now.
Did you know all video games eventually turn into Skyrim?
That's true.
Okay, this should do the trick. I'm really looking forward to doing Final Fantasy Type 0 now. Which is fine, because I think we only have about 2 more parts left of the current volume of .hack.
Really?
Yeah. I know it feels like we're just starting the story, but since the story's spread out over all 4 volumes, it makes more sense like that. They're short games though. Right, they only come in at about 24 hours.
That's surprising.
I know, it does seem really short.
Which, to be honest, for streaming purposes works fine by me, because I think shorter games work better for streams.
What I do is you can't possibly imagine lying inside. No, it lies outside.
Yeah, I did kind of make a rod for my own back there, didn't I?
A little.
Let us off the leash soon. We're more than ready. It's not the value of your plunder that matters. It's the value of those you have guarding it.
You know, I really liked these sections where you're actually talking with them.
Yeah.
I kind of wish there was more of that kind of thing, because it's kind of endearing.
Jackie.
These
It's really nice
me.
to see them treated as people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Italian is forever, and you're hitting your own people.
Yeah, I know. It's not intentional.
I like seeing them, so not demonized.
I
I
made a
can't really say
mistake.
humanized. Oh no! Oh no!
I've made a tactical error. Retreat. Retreat. No, we
Oh,
retreated
no.
into poison gas. This is World War One all over again.
Don't bring up World War One.
Oh no! No! Oh, this is bad.
I've got alcohol. It will end badly if you bring up World War One.
So, how was Langemark?
Oh no! now you're bringing that up. Stop it!
Creepy and depressing. Let's leave it at that, shall we?
I don't know. I kind of like the word Langermark. Maybe it's because it has mark in it. I don't know. Langermark.
Where's this bleeder?
Below
Ooh,
you.
there's someone I can break too. You
I must break you.
get better. You were about to have a chat. Ooh, he's large.
Oh god.
Okay, he's nearly killing me.
You haven't had an agonizer yet, have you?
No.
I don't know how to tell that Jasper looks kind of like Brendan Fraser, and it's really like off-putting.
Oh, we've got another bleeder. And we're about to die.
I have to say that Spear Tosser is really dedicated to their job.
I just love tossing spears.
And they're really good at it too. They're just missing him by millimeters. That's impressive. Good
You-
job, Spear Tosser.
It's me from the NHS.
Uh, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's just the one from the main series. Oh boy. Oh, I did it before. What on earth is that?
Okay, we've got Rook the Torturer. Stay and fight. I have to head to point B.
I like all of Jenny's male family members are just like, clean shaven? What's that?
No, that's not right. There's no turtleneck.
Thinking about a retreat, Ranger? We barely started to fight.
This is bad.
Oh, he's broken. Da, 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 da. Don't think I can recruit you. Actually. So I might as well just let you die.
Okay, so should Jenny's uncle have dark hair or like light hair?
Dark hair.
Cool.
That sounds good.
Oh. You, stop bleeding.
I just imagine you can hear the orc going, yeah, okay, I'll try. Sorry.
Hang on. If I capture this place, then I can stop him from bleeding. Oh, I thought I could.
Cutscene rolls and he dies. Oh no!
Okay, he's no longer bleeding.
Is it because he's dead?
No.
Okay.
Oh, Flack bled out.
Aw.
And we're dead.
You've been saying that a lot.
No, I haven't.
Yes you have.
When?
Has he?
I think you have.
No?
You sure you're not thinking of a different stream?
Maybe. No, you've said it twice, at least now. Either that or it's just we're dying.
No, it was we're dying.
Okay. This fortress should be weaker now. So let's go back and take it. What? It's not any weaker? Bullshit. No, we have to get more gold and get stronger. That's annoying.
This walk endeavors to trap us. Let us reward his cunning.
I wonder if I should actually give them names.
Recruit.
Random? No. I'm just trying to figure out if I should name all the background characters I've been drawing. Problem is, I like building their names up from something I associate them with. I have one who's called Raleigh, and his name is basically just random likable dude, a random likable guy. And the first one, he might be called Random, or the like, and I'm just trying to find a better one.
I don't have much useful advice on giving characters names. I tend to A, go on behindthename.com, and B, I have an unfortunate tendency of giving everyone in my family like names starting with the same letter. Meaningful glance at Black Sky.
Mm. Like, if I'm not careful, all of them is going to have R names because they're random.
Just so we're all one family. That's fine. People will inexplicably delete
They
that.
are.
Yeah. Da ding, da ding.
I also I have other two characters who have just who've only shown up on the covers. I've called them what was it? Renla and Ralau. Because one of them is just called Random Lady and the other one is called Random Lady 1.
Fair, fair.
I'm such a hard time picking a name.
Right now his name is Ramwit. This is not good. I can't find anything else to call him, so that's what he's going to be.
There's something you don't see every day. Feast. Get him.
Number 2 is now Lauf, random lady without any features. This going well. Number 3 has a name because she's a named character. Number 4 is called Brila because she's commonly known as the Bread Lady. Where's my order? 4, 5, 6.
Ooh, hang on. Let's change our equipment,
7.
actually.
Oh, there's 7. Entirely too pretty. Entito. Entitropre. Entitro. Entipre.
Okay. Let's get some more. PS4, please. No. We're good?
Is it
No.
doing that thing again?
Yeah. Let's see if it
Oh,
stops.
piss right there with you.
Marijo.
That's Sadler.
Full name.
Yeah, Garnet and Jasper Sadler.
Yeah, it works.
That's fine.
Okay, yeah, that gives it a Midlandsy connection because Sadler's is the name of a local brewery. A bottle of beer, which I'm opening directly. What can I say? I like beer. The bottle opener just stuck to the leg of my desk for such an occasion.
Lovely. No.
Well, that's nice. Hot Bomb seems like a particularly good name for that beer. The great irony is, if Jenny's dad Martin does have Manx blood, it's probably not from his father's side anyway.
You try to take the walls, you get your arse handed to you, and you come right back. You're not the smartest, are you, Tar? You're the boys, but here's a good challenge. So I like you lot all lie down so we can pick through your gear. Matter of fact, we'll have
Got
to
it.
do it in lying
Yeah.
Just say the word, and that port will fall. What a fancy bunch of globs. Too bad all that shiny armor won't stop us from taking their fort.
There. Sorry about that. My controller is having a fit right now.
Good.
Really, you're about to be finished.
Love that.
Okay, I can finally get back into the stream properly.
Ooh, hang on. I can't recruit you, but I may as well kill you.
Oh wait, seven, that's right. Okay, now let's try. What if Right.
We must slay the final warchief.
Different.
I underestimated this tough. Don't fight soon.
Okay, I think that's another war chief taken down.
We must take and hold the gatehouse. Watch the skies. Sage attack.
Seven.
Let's go capture point B.
The gatehouse is our primary concern.
Ah.
This isn't going to plan.
Oh no. Celestial Rune. Ooh, grave bloomer. The grave bloomer. I like.
Let's
He
see.
died again?
No?
No, no, wait, no, that's right. They died. They stayed at. Okay, sorry. I forgot.
Okay, let's go do this here. What new armor? Don't mind if I do.
4.
Okay, I think that's everything. Let's go deal with this war chief. He's had it too good for too long.
Woo!
Oh, right.
So none of those useless dudes could stop you. I suppose I'll have to kill you myself.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, pretty armor.
It is nice, isn't it? It's all red and gold and stuff.
Ooh. I like all the things he has on him. A little, barrel? I like it. Wait, haven't
He
you
is a
already
brewster.
taken this? Haven't you already taken this place?
No,
familiar.
this place just looks very similar.
Oh, okay.
Does it
Because I
too have
remember
the...
the-
What is with these fire things?
Yeah. Or... Okay, there is some...
We're close.
Man tries to conquer fort, man dies. No surprise.
Who is my highest level dude?
That's the second bad gambler I've seen.
Crackhorn Skull Lopper can be my bodyguard for this go around.
Perhaps we should stop dying then. Return for more punishment, weakling? I'm happy to oblige.
Is he dual wielding crossbows? For fuck's sake, dude.
We do have those. They're smaller.
It seems like it would be a pain to reload.
Yeah, for fuck's sake, bro. Come on. Come on, bro.
I think they have autoload.
Now you're really irritating me.
Nicely done.
Poor Bulgur. He probably just wanted to make his craft IPA without being troubled by roving angry rangers and lie elf ghosts. I do wonder what Mrs. Mann thought was going to happen. Probably not encountering elf hunting spies at the worst possible time, to be fair. I don't know, 5-hour flight to Penzance from Birmingham seems a bit stupid if you ask me.
That's a lot of flying for a distance that is not terribly great.
Well, it says it's connecting, I don't even know what the fuck that means. Non-stop, it's an hour, and that makes way more sense. But that's not even what I was looking for.
Oh, she's pretty. Oh, I want to steal her. Damn it.
Steal whom?
Becker character I'm drawing.
Ah.
We died again. I cannot be happy with this right now.
There and there, everywhere. Just as it should be.
How about do some, what's it called, online, avenge missions?
Yeah, that should be fun.
Yeah. I'm never fond of the online vendettas. Damn it. I may just have to level it up a few times.
It's an attractive family. I just put pictures of Jenny's relatives in the Discord.
Hop over to my Hader. Okay, that's probably plenty for today, and I'm beginning to weary of Shadow of War slightly. So what I might do is start Final Fantasy Type 0 in the next Shadow of War slot, and then do Dragon's Dogma after .hack, as opposed to Dragon's Dogma after this. And then return to Shadow of War at a later date. Okay, so like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll catch you next time, everyone. Bye.
Bye.